What would you do if you wake up in a body that doesn't seem to be yours, and at the same time, you don't know where you are or why you woke up in the middle of a forest that is apparently unknown to you? Hello everyone, I'm Irene Riderelli, writer, blogger and a passionate reader, and this is Into the Books. To describe today's episode, I only have to say that nothing. It is as you think. So, if you're ready to have your mind challenged by what I personally consider to be one of the best books in over a decade, keep listening to today's episode. Normally, I would start by telling you the name of the main character, but not this time. In today's book review, I'm not going to tell you who the protagonist is, because that's for you to find out. But what I can tell you is that the central character is a man. But who he is, that's for you to find out. In the meantime, I'll just call him he. Nothing, absolutely nothing, seems to make sense. The only certainty is who is the victim. Evelyn Hardcastle, the protagonist, in order to return to his body, must find a solution to an enigma that, of course, makes no sense. How he is supposed to find a murderer when the victim took her own life in front of everyone? He, or at least his consciousness, wakes up in the middle of the forest, feeling confused and apparently having lost all of his memories. He has no idea why or how he got there. As he tries to figure out what has happened to him, he hears a scream not far from where he is. He turns to where the scream came from and catches a glimpse of a woman, Anna, running away screaming for help. Not knowing what to do, he hesitates for a few moments, during which the woman disappears. What he does not know is that this incident is the real beginning of his journey. As he runs toward the place where he last saw the woman, a man approaches him from behind. This mysterious man, who the protagonist is sure is Hannah's murderer, and soon to be even his own, puts an object in his pocket and gives him directions to Blackheath Manor, the Hardcastle mansion. The protagonist is surprised. Why hasn't this man tried to kill him? What he does not know yet is that the mysterious man is actually himself, or rather one of his future incarnations. Our protagonist has to live her whole day in each of the bodies he inhabits, whether he wants to or not. The only way to return to his home body is to solve the mystery of Evelyn's murder. Or at least this is what he has been told by the lackey, who is a very mysterious character and who gives the protagonist the basic rules to solve the evolving enigma. He has 8 days to solve the case. It is useless for him to try to run away, as this would only be a huge waste of time and the loss of the opportunity to take advantage of the cleverness of an eventual incarnation that could be very useful to solve the case. If he wants to stop the endless loop, he must solve the case. And if he cannot save the murder victim within the given time, when he goes to sleep on the 8th night, his mind will be erased and he will have to start again the same day, but in another body. This will happen even if he tries to kill someone or escape from the situation. As we can see, our protagonist has only one way out, to find Evelyn's murderer. But Will he be able to solve the problem, or at the end of the 8th day, will he be entrapped in the infinitive loop forever and Evelyn will finally die? I must confess that I found this book to be a revelation. It is interesting, cleverly written, and has an ingenious plot. Stuart Turton has done an amazing job of setting up the whole scenario in a way that keeps the readers interested, but at the same time keeps them confused almost until the very end. This story reminds me a bit of Agatha Christie's style. Maybe it's because it's all about mystery, or maybe it's because they are both set in the 1930s. Probably both, but what is certain is that this is a great novel. If I had to be really picky, the only thing I didn't particularly like was that I struggled to connect emotionally with the characters. They were perfect on paper, but almost unbelievable in real life. Would I recommend it? Without a doubt. As usual, I'll see you next week. Bye.